sound.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Royal Dude Lorenzo, and we are back with episode 8 of LorenzoNews. Today we have an awesome lineup for you guys. We have a lot of Pokemon news to talk about, and I gotta update you on what I've been watching anime-wise. Before we get started, please go and subscribe to our sponsors, Meatloaf Man / The Fun Channel 123 Productions, and Team Triforce. Their links will be in the description, so please check them out. As well, please subscribe to me. Don't forget to do that. There will be a link at the end of this video, but please remember to go check that out. Without further ado, let us get started. So this week in Pokemon news, we got Pokemon Tournament, right. Pokemon Tournament was announced this week to come out in spring of 2016. Pretty much, it's a Pokemon / Tekken, like, mix-up. So pretty much, if you guys have played Pokemon Coliseum and you've always wanted to kind of control the Pokemon and just, like, go at it at, like Fist of Fury, this is your chance, because Pokemon Tournament is coming to the Wii U in spring of 2016, and it's gonna be so great. It's like you get to play as Lucario, I think Charizard, a lot of awesome things. And so this literally just came out. So Pokemon Tournament, what it really is, it's a Japanese arcade game, as you can see on the screen, that came out actually last year. There was no news about it coming, or actually this year, about it coming around to home consoles. Then we just get the news a few weeks ago, or actually this week. Oh, guess what? Pokemon Tournament is coming to your Wii U, and is coming to North America for that much. So this is gonna be so great. By the way, guys, we have to give a thanks to DragonPad and Newer for these awesome studio setups that are now making my dreams of becoming a lot more professional being a lot more true. Finally, let's talk about the Pokemon Tournament roster. So along with the Pokemon Tournament, I have to tell you guys about the roster, because you guys probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about if you don't know what Pokemon Tournament is. So pretty much the roster includes a large list of Pokemon that you probably have wished to play as. Charizard, Blastoise, Weavile, Sandslash, Alakazam, Articuno, Zapdos, Ditto. Also, you get some legendaries such as Mewtwo, like I said, and Magmar, Electros, all these great Pokemon. You just want to see them kind of just punching the crap out of each other. And this is so great. I hope you guys go to check it out. Look for it in spring 2016. More news to come in the next following months. I will be trying to cover as much as I can. Who knows? This might be the next Smash Brothers. So, shout out to the people who need to stop playing Smash and need to start playing Pokemon. There you go, guys. Next on our list, today some awesome news came out of Pokemon. Again, that's why this episode is pretty much Pokemon based. So, earlier today, Twitter kind of exploded because Pokemon Z was apparently in the works. And this came about because everybody knows Zygarde is the Z Pokemon that you guys can find in X and Y versions of your Pokemon games that take place in the Kalos region. And Mega Evolution 4 really is Act 4, is a kind of like an anime series in Japan where they kind of just, they test it out with Aiden, and he kind of just, pretty much it's a Pokemon series that deals a lot with how Mega Evolutions work. And so they announced that today, and it's pretty much Pokemon Z. And one of the characters in that, one of the Pokemon in Mega Evolution Act 4 is Zygarde, who, as you guys know, is the Z brand Pokemon of X and Y. And so, again, this is not the official box art. So apparently, according to a lot of rumors, Pokemon Z is reportedly in the works. And there will be an announcement in November of whether or not this is true. So whether or not this is the actual game, or whether or not it was just a thing that was happening, or whether or not there's another Pokemon game. A lot of times there were Pokemon Yellow remakes in the work, apparently, and now Pokemon Z. However, this one seems to be almost positively true, because a lot of people have been guessing this is the next Pokemon game. Ever since X and Y came out, when they first announced it, they're like, third version's gonna be Z. Flips table. And then really, it was actually it hasn't come through. In fact, they came out with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And that was actually something that also a lot of people requested. And so this is kind of just like a balance, and like, oh yeah, this is finally gonna happen. So I can't wait personally. So I'm gonna go hide in a corner until September and November when the Pokemon Z comes out, and then when it comes out, I shall finally come out hiding. Just kidding, guys. Really hope this is true. So Zygarde, if you don't know, is a snake-like Pokemon. Kind of like you have the X is Xerneas, who is a deer, and Yveltal, which is a dragon, shaped like a Y. And so Z is a snake-like Pokemon. You know, snakes make S's and C's, you know, Z's and whatever. So it kind of makes sense. In that news, I really hope it's true. Who knows? If you guys don't want to see any more of this Lorenzo news, feel free to stop watching here. However, we do have 2 more segments to come for you guys, and then we are calling it a night. Alright? And so, the first segment is Anime Spotlight. So whatever happened this week? So I was browsing through Netflix after I finished all 48 episodes of Fairy Tail that were available on Netflix, and also finished season 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series for the 4th time. I decided, you know what, let me just see, and I see Sword Art Online is right there, and I'm like, you know what, if this is in English, I should really try watching it. It seems to be making a lot of noise. 10 seconds later, they start speaking in English, and I'm just like, well, looks like I know how to waste my life for the next 4 days. And I just started watching it, and it's like, in the beginning it looks so like harmless and really cute and awesome, and then about 5 minutes into the show it got really dark. Pretty much what it is, it's a game that, it's a virtual reality game. That's where the anime takes place, and it's like the Oculus Rift, and there's no log out button, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. And no one can forcibly remove the helmet, the Oculus Rift, whatever, you know, it's not called Oculus Rift, from your head, because if you do, you die. This is a really dark game. And a lot of people, I've watched it, I think I've watched 4 or 5 episodes, a lot of people have already died. And it's kind of really sad. But it really plays on your feelings, and I really like this game. It kind of just shows, like, people who try to play these games, sometimes it gets really, really scary for what they do. So it can really it can damage your life socially, physically, etc., etc. So it kind of has that message behind it. But it's also an amazing anime filled with a lot of action and adventure. And so it follows the main character, Kirito, and friends that he makes online that are really awesome. And kind of also shows that there's no limit to how many friends you can make online and how you can feel towards those people. And even there's this scene in the very first episode where, yeah, they all have avatars and they all don't look like them. And then the guy who pretty much is the master of the game kind of just removes it all, and everybody goes to like their actual physical form, and they're playing within the game as like they're kind of like their face and body height and everything and all that, and then they just have like the actual weapons and everything in the game. And so it kind of just shows like, yeah, you might meet people who are not who they are or who they supposed to be online, but some people are actually really nice, or you know, they may be who they seem to be. And so if you guys really have time, if you have a Netflix account, beg, borrow, steal, go ahead and watch Sword Art Online. If not, go on Kiss Anime. All seasons of Sword Art Online are also available there. Also Anime 2, which is available on the Windows shop. Again, amazing anime so far. I can't wait to watch the rest of it. I will come out with a anime review later on. And finally today, this is back. YouTuber of the Day is back. And so today we're going to get a little more personal. So the person who had pretty much motivated me to get into YouTube, to kind of just, you know what, I need to make a YouTube channel. And I need to get into it because I might get paid, or I might make some money out of this. Or you know what, I'm going to have a lot of fun out of this. So my very first, channel was called Lego Pokemon Lorenzo 97. It seems kind of like unofficial, unprofessional also. And so I decided like 2 years later, you know what, I need to create a more professional channel. Then RDL Studios Royal Dude Lorenzo was born. But you guys have seen him on my channel a lot. I've talked a lot about him. He's been on a lot of my videos. He's helped me through a lot, both in life and and on YouTube and within Facebook and the online world. He's helped me also personally with a lot of problems that I've ever gotten into, or even just regular things throughout my day. We hang out a lot. I'm gonna get emotional, but I love this guy like a brother. He's amazing. He does a lot of his work, and he really does motivate me to do a lot more. He inspires me to do a lot. And so, enough of the waterworks. Today's YouTuber of the day is Meatloaf Man, otherwise known as my bro and brother, Ray. So, if you guys don't know, Ray is also the program writer for a lot of RDL Studios things. So he does a lot of the thumbnails. He does a lot of like, oh, this should be in Lorenzo News tonight. Or he even joins me when we play Lorenzo Plays and we play Agario or whatever. And so I really have him to thank. And I'm really thankful for that he kind of helped me out there. Yeah. So if you guys have a chance, go ahead and subscribe to him. His link is in the description, under the little line. It's always there. So, well, guys, this is Royal Dude Lorenzo. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm signing off on a new episode of Lorenzo News. Catch you guys next time.